Hey everyone, John here and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing a very quick walkthrough of the Elgato Stream Deck software. Now I will be making other advanced videos for this as well, that way you guys can get an understanding on how to use the actual Stream Deck and see if it's something that you would want to use for yourself. Now you can download the software for free, you don't need the Stream Deck for it, but you will need the Stream Deck to be able to use the software, even though you were able to download the software for free. So that is a bummer, but you will need to have the actual piece of hardware. So first things first, once you have it downloaded, you're going to see just this little guy here in the center. You won't see this. This is one that I currently use for my actual streaming. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, so I'm actually using my Stream Deck to navigate right now. So this is what I normally have. These are all my scenes. So these guys are all different scenes. So I have my startup, my get started, my main, my cut scenes for whenever I play story games, my be right back transition, when I get rated, if I have to ban somebody, I love to put it on stream because it's fun. Now I can also control my microphone if I have to mute my mic. You know, that's really good to have since I'm also streaming on PC. So not having to do Alt Tab is beautiful. Then of course your start and stop stream. If you want to see your viewer count, if you want to clear your chat. Then there's also chat messages. So instead of me doing an exclamation point, whatever command it is, I already have it at my fingertips. It's already something pre-generated. So I click on it. It's got the title. I can change it to whatever I have, but I usually keep it close to what my actual commands would be. And then you can put whatever type of text you want, accounts and everything like that. So it's pretty useful. And then for music, this is just, like I said, another option that's on there, and you can do this for when you're using Spotify, if you have probably iTunes or anything like that, just something to where you can actually control your music, whether it's the volume, stop, play, you know, so on and so forth, the basic controls for that. But that is pretty much what I do for mine. And there's so much more that you can do. I think you could do like over 250 button combinations with the Stream Deck. And that's because you can create folders inside of more folders, and it just makes it endless. Especially with the grid. The grid, you got 3 going down and you got 5 going across. So you got 15 in total. 5, 10, 15. And it's just, it gives you so much room to be able to have a lot of things you can customize. And I'm gonna be going through all that stuff, like I said, in additional videos. This one's just to quickly kind of walk you guys through. And right out of the gate here, this is what you see. So we're gonna first, after we have it downloaded and everything, you're gonna want to click on the gear here. This will bring you to your preferences menu. And you have your generals. So under the general tab, you want to make sure you're on the latest update. So click on updates, make sure it's on the latest version. You can name your Stream Deck. You can choose to have it fall asleep after like 5 minutes of not being used, 15, 1 hour, or never. You can adjust the brightness of the Stream Deck's tiles. You can also make sure you're on the latest firmware, and then you'll know what serial number you're on if you ever needed to find that out. Under accounts, I already have my Mixer account created on here, but you can also select these guys from the drop down by clicking on the plus. So you'll have stuff like Streamlabs, you have your Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and stuff like that. So it's good to have that there. You can have additional profiles too. So additional profiles also gives it the versatility of having other people being able to use the Stream Deck. So one person can have certain tiles for them, and then another person can then change their profile, which you can click on here, and you can choose the different profiles that are listed. This one only has one because I only have one profile, but if you had different ones, then you can choose a different profile, and then it would change the tiles, which I think is great. The other thing too is on the side here is where all your stuff is. So the way that the concept is it's just a click and drag onto the tiles. So these I'm going to go into more depth later, but this kind of gives you an idea of the stuff that it services. But we're going to click on, say, Mixer, and we're going to bring in a chat message. So we click on chat message, we hold left, we drag, and we let go of the left left mouse button. And this is where it's just a blank canvas, and you can just simply add a title, you can choose the account, you can even choose the message that you wanted to say, just like I showed you when I was on mine. And If you need to add an account, you can click add an account. It will bring up another Mixer tab so that way you can sign in. Or you can select the account here underneath the preferences, which it brings up as well. And you can also choose different accounts here if it's not from Mixer, if you accidentally needed to add in another one. But you're going to want to still use the ones that associate with it. So you don't want to take a Mixer one, add in a YouTube account, because then it won't work. You have to make sure that you're using YouTube, taking a YouTube message, because it's red. So you got to make sure you're adding the correct account for the correct one on the side here. The other thing too is maybe you don't use half of these. So what you can also do is click on this little bar, these 3 little bars on the side, and you can select that. Say you don't want that one anymore, or say you want to move it, you can do that. Click done, it's no longer there. Maybe you want it back. Click that, maybe you want to move things around, you can do that too, and it comes right back. So you have the ability of moving things around too. Now, you're probably wondering about the folders. The folders are really easy to make. All you have to do is right click on one of the empty spots. So say maybe this one or maybe this one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be highlighted. But you click on create folder and it creates the folder for whichever one you were hidden, like hiding over. So I have all these guys right here. And that's how you make a folder. And you can make a folder inside of a folder inside of another folder. So that is really pretty much it. It's very self-explanatory, very easy to navigate, very easy to use, but you just need to have the hardware to be able to use it. And I'm going to go through a lot more of these. I know I didn't show what all is supported inside of these guys, but I'm going to be going through those in much more depth in future videos. But I just wanted to at least give you guys an idea, the general idea of how it's used and what I use it for, and just kind of like a quick overview and everything like that. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn how to stream, you want a lot of in-depth, very easy to walk through type of tutorials, be sure to check out the tutorials on the channel and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. You can also reach out to me on my networks, which is going to be in the video description below, or when I live stream over on Mixer. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care and keep being awesome.